I think I'm doing it. No, what?
We're live.
Oh, good evening, ladybugs and yellow jackets. Welcome to tonight's episode of FAE News. I keep looking at the wrong side of the screen because my phone is turned upside down tonight. Yes, the magic mirror is mirrored. Anyway, thank you for joining us here tonight. Here tonight with me is Ion the Leprechaun.
Hi, diddly do.
And I almost read my own name like, I'm joining us tonight. I'm here and present. Go me. Professor Greenman.
Hello.
And Raynwulf Wolvenpath.
Hello.
Yeah. So we won't have an Amanita tonight. I don't know where Amanita is. And I do know where Qamar and Lady Ash are. They are hanging out with Baroness Patience and in a place where they do not have the access to be here tonight, sadly.
Oh.
So here it is. It's just us. Hi, Cobble. How are you? Yeah. So I'm slowly getting back into the groove of doing this every Wednesday from the store. Although, as you can see, I still haven't. I need to get a longer charge cord because the only way I can be here and charge the magic mirror is to sit on the floor yet again in this very comfy spot. So, I mean, as comfy as the floor gets, I guess. So Raynwulf and Professor, you guys were gone you weren't there for the hedge game, so we rescheduled the hedge game for tomorrow. And I actually have an agenda for tonight, but first I want to hear like what you guys were out there doing. Tell us all about it.
Oh, this was Bringing in the May, which was event group in West Virginia.
Mountain Mama.
Yeah, something like that. But at
Berkeley Springs.
I am terrible about remembering place names too, apparently.
Berkeley Springs State Park.
Yes, Berkeley Springs State Park.
But it was kind of urban.
Oh,
kind of urban?
Yeah,
well,
like a state park
exactly in the center of town.
Yes.
Huh.
And the thing that makes it a state park is it is the oldest commercial spa in the United States.
Yes.
It has a hot water spring, 74 degrees year round.
Wow.
And they have bathing pools for men and women and a bathhouse and a swimming pool. And it's wonderful. Just a phenomenal place because it's got all kinds of wonderful buildings. And if we look around, there's even a castle.
Yes.
What? Did you take pictures?
I wish we could have, but we were rushing past in a vehicle and getting lost at the same time.
Man, that sounds amazing. I want to go see.
It was a fantastic weekend. 2 days of wonderful fairy festival fun.
So what was your favorite part about this particular fairy festival?
Ray, you start, and then I'll give my bit.
Everything. Ooh, we have a Phoenix tonight.
Oh, Phoenix!
He showed up.
It's been forever.
Hello. It's been like a month. It's been so long.
So where was I?
Hold on, I'm getting some lag issues. There we go. Everyone's up. There we go. Hi.
How are you?
Whole thing. Good, but I had this whole thing where I was gonna try to find like a wig and a beard and be like, "It's been forever since I've seen you all. I finally caught up to you, Doctor." But I couldn't find one, so it failed.
Hey, Ion, will you change the screen setup? I don't know how to change the screen. Oh, here's the layout. Oh, I found it. Yeah, all right. There we go. I'm so excited to see you. Like, it's Rip Van Phoenix. You know, it's Rip Van Winkle. But we have...
Yes.
It's been that long.
Exactly. Oh, you're finally old enough to be a queen, yes.
Oh, an elder fox. I see. Is there a name for elder foxes?
We just get more cantankerous in
foxes.
age. It's fine.
Just think, though, it's only like 1 more month, and then we get to see your furry fox face in person.
Oh my gosh, right? Oh, you have no idea. I have saved up my vacation specifically for this, and that's it. Nope, nothing else.
Nothing else at all? Not even Apple Bash? No Apple Bash after in September?
I had to take time off for other things. It comes with another thing I didn't get a chance to tell anybody yet. I might have to disappear for a few months, but that's only because we too, just like you, are starting your own business venture, are in the process of getting this whole hydroponic farm up and running here. I'm not allowed to discuss some of the things because we literally just talked about it last night, but there's talk of like literally just opening up an entire like marketplace over here, specifically for
physical marketplace.
Physical marketplace, individualized vendors and everything that can just rent out their space for their wares and crafts and other things. Things are changing. Yeah, fast.
Things sound like they're going so well. And okay, now you have to, before I even touch the agenda, also like and subscribe, you guys, and spell the bell. I forgot to say that earlier. But Phoenix, tell me about this marketplace. What?
So that's the part where I can't go into more detail. We just barely briefed. Hey, we have time tonight. I don't work on Wednesdays anymore, and I don't work on Thursdays. So after this, we'll just chat. We'll just stay on this and chat, and after we're done, cool.
Oh, I get this. I get the secret inside scoop.
You get the secret scoops here.
Yeah. I want 3 scoops. Bloop bloop bloop.
Bloop bloop bloop.
Well, man, it sounds like things are also going well for you then. And believe me, after I basically have been gone for almost 2 months, it feels like I can understand. Suddenly, crazy is happening. I will not be here. So that's totally fair.
I'm just going to interrupt real fast.
What?
The Facebook user needs to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook to let us know who they are.
Yes, please. Facebook user down below.
Hey, Kane, I see a sushi kitty. Oh, yeah, Facebook user. Facebook, you have to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. And then you have to just give StreamYard permissions. And then we can see your name. And we don't have to call you Facebook user. Like this. See, Facebook user.
Hi, Facebook user. I, too, am user of Facebook. Do you want to friend face?
You know, I was noticing how I look in this. So this dress, Lady Ash bought for me as a present and just sent it to me, and it just arrived over the weekend. And so I only have tried it on, and it fits very well. But it's the first time. I don't usually ever wear things that come up quite this high. But it makes me think of Michelle Obama. Didn't she wear a lot of like shirts like this that were kind of? Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, dude, my arms look ripped. Like, bro.
I think she did. Yeah. At least I remember her wearing something similar. Yeah. So.
Yes, the Republicans criticized her for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, we're not gonna touch any of that. We're just not with a 10-foot pole. We'll just let it lie. I'm just saying.
Yes, ripped.
I'm like, look, you guys, I'm flexing, and then like you can't even tell.
Introducing Princess Lolly.
Ollie was just taking us to the gun show.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if like cork guns count, pop cap guns. Pew pew pew. Oh no, let's see. Okay, so I have an agenda tonight, you guys. Look.
I don't know if I believe it.
What?
There could be a lie. There could be a truth.
So you immediately froze and nothing showed.
That is not true. You're lying.
No, you did actually freeze, but that's okay. I also have a copy of the agenda.
It's real.
At least it is this week. No, I like your scroll. I'm gonna have to bring some of those in to put for sale in the shop. I did so much inventory today because I had to put
you guys.
I had to put a thing for vendors. I know, and you're gonna have to put that to good use at Fairy Blossom because we need somebody to go around and scream really loudly about things.
I have, although I do love what you have given me here, I have a complete scroll set that I'm planning on making myself before we get there. So don't worry, I do plan on being prepared this year. Yes. The one thing I do need though is I need a jolly good pair of old-timey pants, but still have a whole bunch of pockety pox. So
a jolly good pair, chap.
A jolly good pair.
Of pants.
Pants to be precise, yes. Pockety pox.
What's this? Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry. I hope that your fur baby is okay. Yeah. I don't know what you had to go to the vet for, but I hope that everything is all right. Okay, first things first on the agenda. Since we have not done this in a while, welcome to all of our new Patreon patrons. And that is Larkspur the Fairy, Sathian, Lori, Pete Lazzaretti, and Christina Salschenberger. I hope I said that right.
Salschenberger.
The long last name.
Salschenberger.
Yes, so thank you everybody for joining the Patreon and supporting us. And I know it's especially helpful as we're going into Fairy Blossom. But speaking of Fairy Blossom, I didn't even think I can show you guys this now because like I'm in the place where the things are. So
drum roll.
Not sure it's that exciting. All right, here we go. No, upside down. Here we go. Yes, these are some of the flyers. So we're going to be giving these out this weekend at the Centralia. I keep wanting to say Fairy Festival, but I think it's technically Fantasy Festival. And then also, come on, work with me.
Ooh.
That's right.
Embiggen.
It's all done.
Magic embiggen.
Is it too dark? Well, Ion is in charge of that. He's not doing it.
I did it. Nope, I did it. Third time. It's a charm,
There you go. Yeah. So I'm pretty excited. It looks pretty cool. I love this. And one of our guildies in Guild of the Fae is Ray Commissions, is the person that did our poster art. So that is cool. And thank you, Ray, for doing that.
Huzzah!
I know, right? Now we get to find out who's gonna do our Apple Bash poster. So, wait, it might be. I wonder if Ray is doing both of them. I can't remember. But yeah, so speaking of Fairy Blossom Festival and Patreon, though, if you guys are planning to come to Fairy Blossom Festival, I would highly encourage you to get on the Patreon because you get pretty good discounts on the weekend tickets if you are a patron. It depends on what level you are as to what sort of discount you get, but all of the levels do have their discounts that go along with them. And I think as of today, we have 3 vendor spots left. We have a ton of new vendors this year in the market, for which I'm very excited. Some very cool leather vendors and just all kinds of cool. We have an awesome dice vendor that's going to be there. So everyone will be doomed to, get some cool custom handmade dice, D10s, very important, right? So I don't know. I'm pretty excited. Like things are moving along, but it's all going so fast. So this weekend we're all going to be at the Centralia Fantasy Festival doing a magic wand duel on Saturday. And we have 3 different duels that are scheduled. And I think we're going to give a little play test to doing at least one of them as a group combat wand duel. So that should be pretty cool, I think. Let me see. I think I have the information here for Yon Festival. Voila. Yeah. Wow, look at me. I'm getting so organized and good at doing this from my telephone. Hooray. So yes, so even though it's May 27th and 28th, we're only going to be there on Saturday the 27th and doing the wand duels. And then on the 28th, we're going to pull our festival things out of storage and have a work party also down in Chehalis, since that's where our storage unit is for the festival. So yeah, so if you guys are in that area, totally come down and see us, because you won't be able to miss us. There's going to be a bunch of us. I mean, like Baroness Gale and Lady Ash and Qamar and Amanita and me and Ladrin and like everybody. Ion, you'll be there. Gosh, everybody's going to be there. So I think the Black Dragon will be there, and Squire Lauer will be there. So, and I think that maybe one of our new friends down also in Centralia was talking about coming out. So we may get to meet some of our new people from Yon Discord Hedge. And I'm pretty excited about that. So what was I going to say? I was going to say something next, and it was not whatever is on the agenda. So
it was not what's on the agenda.
It's not what's on the agenda. No, it actually isn't. It's the tonight's show sponsor that I did not get to do the shout out for at the beginning because I forgot. So Savvy Scavengers is our show sponsor for tonight, and thank you so much. They are a witch-owned, pagan-inspired shop specializing in upcycled, revamped lost treasures, from unique floral headpieces to wood-whittled wands, perfect for dueling and traveling altars. There's always a bit of magic infused into every handmade good. Crystals, spell jars, and sachets, cauldron, confetti, and fairy sparkle makeovers for all ages. Stop by Savvy Scavengers and you can find a treasure and feel the magic in the air. Their information, of course, in the low bar. You guys know what to do. You can find them on all the places. And if nothing else, go give them your love and support, because they love and support the things that we do here and make it possible. So, yeah. And then there was a thing. I was going to say something, but now I forgot again. And,
perhaps you could check the agenda.
Well, that was the agenda, but the next thing on the agenda is updated. I thought it was a typo.
Not a typo.
Like, I go to all the effort to do the agenda, and then I'm like, I think I just forgot to update this part, but that's not actually.
But you did update the typo.
And people wonder why I think it's not real.
You know, I mean, the agenda's not real, and also my clock chimes on the 41st minute of every hour. So, if you want me and my relationship,
cake is a lie.
Yeah, the cake is a lie. The agenda's not real. Let's see. Yes, so on the agenda, actually, next is the Kickstarter progress update, and I wanted to just give a little update there, which is I have begun working with our vendor to get actually both our Fairy Blossom pins and our leaves, our backer leaves that are going to go onto the backer tree here in the foyer of the store. So we just started talking over the weekend about the designs and the size and all the things. So that is underway, and I just kind of wanted to give a little update for that. Also, I will be staying late tonight after the show here at the store, so I can start sending out your guys' thank you cards. I have this, which is our giant bag of dross that everybody that I can't put this. Yeah, if I can put it into your VIP bag for Fairy Blossom, I will. I showed these already before, but if I can't put it into a VIP bag for you, then I will be mailing these. Oh my gosh, I'm so big. Hello. There. They look like this. They turned out really good. Yeah.
Yay! That's awesome.
So yeah, so I have those, and I'm gonna be staying here late tonight so I can kind of get started on doing all of that, because I actually spent all day doing inventory from Flying Narwhal, who is one of our new vendors that we have here. And there's another thing that I was gonna say. What was it related to? It's related to Kickstarter, rewards, stuff. Man, I don't know. Somebody else say something while I try to remember.
Was it also related to the Kickstarter? Was it
No.
related to stretch goals? Or-
When I said somebody else say something, what I did not mean was ask me questions about the thing that makes me have to talk again.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
yes. This is what I assumed, but I didn't get a chance to say that yet.
What?
I'm not even sure what I would fill this time
So-
with,
so-
other than the fact that there's a
So-
whole bunch of amazing crystal bottle things behind me, because I've been too busy working on a whole bunch of junk.
Hey, Phoenix, I got to do something cool today. I got to weigh a rainbow.
Way a
Wait.
rain.
What?
Huh?
Turns out it's pretty light.
Oh my god.
That was actually pretty good. I love dad jokes.
That was a pretty good one.
Turns out they're pretty light. I would certainly hope so.
Wow. That is, yeah. Oh, this is what I was going to
with
say.
what you actually do for work, though, I would not be surprised that you would actually say that and mean it. You're like, no, we actually
Yeah.
specifically
That
picked up on how many water molecules were in a specific patch.
That-
So
yes.
we could actually state how much was there density wise. And I would believe you. That's the sad
And
part.
you could
because
weigh, and then you could weigh that. That is exactly what I thought. I was absolutely.
Right? Sorry, I'm getting pizza delivered. Hi. It's not delivery though. It is DiGiorno, and I'm not even joking. It is actually DiGiorno. But
Oh my gosh!
DiGiorno
What? So you got
sponsor.
DiGiorno delivered?
I got DiGiorno delivered. Yep.
No, oh
One of
my
those
goodness,
rare moments.
Phoenix! If you eat food right in the camera, I'm gonna fire you from the show till you're done eating. you must eat and at least not look like a savage. Not saying you will look like a savage. I'm just saying don't do that.
No, of course, no. But that was a very garlicky bite. That's delicious.
Oh, that sounds delicious, actually. Now I'm hungry. So, yes, so that's what I was going to say. So tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Pacific time is our hedge game. We were going to do it last Friday, but you guys, Greenman and Raynwulf, you couldn't make it, and everybody wanted you to be there. So it's going to be tomorrow night instead.
We will be there.
Yes, and whoever's out there watching, you guys are also all welcome to come be in the game. So
Yes,
When
come
we need
visit
more
us.
bodies.
We'll be on
We
Discord.
need
Join
many
us.
more bodies.
We got a whole new city to explore. We
need
things to
people.
do.
well, yeah, tell us about that city a little bit. Yeah, tell us exactly what as the
Oh my
princess,
gosh.
I should
How
like to
far
know
have
what
I
your
been
plan
gone?
will be tomorrow.
Now
Well, you
I
see-
really do feel like I'm old and it's been centuries. We have a new city? How far have I been gone?
Well,
Wow.
The plan is to do stuff.
So
Professor.
the last city we were able to open up, which was a little over a year ago, after going through the maze of Mula, we were able to open up the gate, and we found the city of the south. That seemed to be themed around fire and heat. This one seems to be lofty. And what I mean by lofty is up in the air quite high. There's a falling danger involved. There's climbing that needs to happen. It's complicated. Furthermore, the wind there is so noisy that it's very difficult to communicate. Also, the trees seem to be made of crystals. Pretty cool.
Phoenix. Oh, crystal, so
I
many
need to
shinies.
investigate.
I mean, I just want to know, Phoenix, did your fox mama have an affair with a dragon? Because you do have kind of a thing for shiny stuff.
Also, another conversation for after this live, but yes.
Not quite 8:30 yet.
Yeah. Well, we'll just leave it at yes right now.
But the thing is that when you put it like that, then I really want to hear. Okay, but I'll wait till
until you have a lot of it. It's just a stash.
So, in the lore that is the actual dwelling that I was in before we moved here, we had 4 foxes living with 1 dragon, and the joke is that we are the dragon's horde, but we hoard things individually for the dragon, such as my hoarding for the crystals, someone else's hoarding for games and books, and so on and so forth. And so in this case, it's that when the dragon dies, the eldest fox takes their place as the new dragon. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's just great.
Well, okay then. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't know that about your fox den, and I think that's a pretty cool. Or is it a fox cave because dragon?
It's a den. It's probably a cave that has a den, because that's how that, we don't have one spot. Come on now. Gotta expand.
Is the den where you put the sofa?
What?
The den's where you put the sofa, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Where else would you put it?
In the living room?
No, that's where you put the armoire.
What? No, it is not.
Yes,
armoire go. What?
I love Ion's response better. It was great.
I hate it when you guys do this to me.
Like, that does not belong there.
And I'm very indignant about it.
I'm sorry, I don't have a den. I have a library.
Oh, so that's lovely.
I too have a library. Did I show you guys my cool new cup? See, it's stoneware. I got it from.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I got it from a store right down the way because I was working and I didn't want my customers to see me with a plastic cup. I thought, how gauche. Unacceptable. I need to have an in-theme cup. And so I went down to, what is the name of it? It's the weirdest name for a pottery store, so it's very hard for me to remember. But it's cute down the way, and I went down there, and they make all their stuff, in-house. And so I went down there, and this was the one that I found, not dissimilar to my Sealy mug. I have a Sealy and an unsealy mug. The Sealy mug is for during the day, and the unsealy mug is for at night. So
the drinks change as well.
I assume the unsealy mug is a little larger.
Oh no, you've seen my unsealy mug. You're the one who made sure that it didn't break at Apple Bash last year, and boy, weren't those results spectacular.
At least I was able to assist.
Right now, I'm trying to think of what the weirdest possible name for a pottery store is. And right now, I'm sticking with Glade of Clay.
Glade. No, it's not. I don't think that it's an English word. Maybe I can find it if I can. Maybe if I can try to look it up or something. Let me see here.
Let's Get Baked Clay Pottery Store.
Let's Get Baked. Oh, that's good. I like it.
I love that name.
It would actually work, wouldn't it?
That would be the Bearded Mudslinger. Otherwise known as a Harry Potter.
Oh, no. Let's see. It's, I
have another. Table, turn.
Turn. You want to see the other things that I got from them? Because once I went there, then I couldn't help it. Okay.
Hooked and you went back 7 times. Mm-hmm.
No, I got them the first time in a very, what do you call that? Impulse purchase. Wow. Let's see. Oh, it's because it always takes.
No, I can't shake her.
Ooh! Maybe I just have to scare her back in. Boo! Huh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no! Did she die? Did she go back into the deep frost?
One more idea for the weird name for a pottery store. The container store.
That works.
I know it doesn't hold water. I'll check myself out now.
I was gonna go with Carter's Clay Creations, but now you need someone named Carter. I guess you could go with Clay's Creations, but it just doesn't sound as cool, right?
Clay's Claymations.
Oh, Katie.
Oh, she's back. Yeah. She's back.
Okay, the name of the place. Let's see. How can I do this? Can I do it like this? Is no. Oh, goodness! Don't do whatever you're doing. Man. Okay, it's this. This is why I can never remember. It's called Sphingidays.
One more time.
Yeah, exactly, right? I'm trying to type it so you can see and put it into a banner so you guys can see. There. That is the name of the place that I got my cup.
Sphingiday.
Yeah. Yep. So I don't know what Sphingiday is, but so here I'm gonna show you what else I got. Now I have to try to get up and like not flash everybody on the way up because I'm wearing a dress. I mean, I do have bloomers on underneath, so.
Yes, do not get us demonetized.
Dirty spinsters.
Wow.
Dirty spinsters.
I'm not felt morbid. Where is it? I have another one. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. There we go.
Is that a hard G or a soft G?
It's Sphingiday, like sing, but thing. Like what is this thing? Let's see. Okay, so I got this teeny tiny itty bitty. It's a vase or like itty bitty little flowers. Oh, it's so cute. And then I got this one because I needed more than one. Yeah, and I put in it the bluebells that Amanita brought to the store opening. And this is a high chew that I am now going to chew because I love them.
High chew.
Which means that for the next 30 seconds, we need to find something else to talk about because she will be busy. Hey, how's the weather over there? Oh, wait, sorry. I'm still in old Phoenix mode.
Oh, man.
Time to change that setting.
No.
What?
I'm sorry that I still don't know what I want to fill my half-hour space with from 8 to 8:30. So, although I do keep trying to ask you precisely what it is, that I was thinking that maybe I could just do Kingdom Talk. Maybe I could do a schedule and go over events that are upcoming. I don't know. But I was going to ask you, so you're going to go to the City of the East I presume that's the city you mean.
Yep.
And what do you plan to do?
Stuff.
Well, we haven't explored it very much.
I will say that the schedule sounds a lot like the agenda in the fact that it does not exist.
Well,
I think what we do will depend on what we find.
See, the thing is we've barely gotten in there, and we've barely walked down one path. So when we go back, we need to explore. Now, what would be most handy is a way to communicate with each other while we're up there, because it's very difficult to communicate. So if someone has a way to do that, that'd be nice to bring along. But there is a very remarkable discovery of dry erase markers in a whiteboard. It's remarkable.
you want to carry around.
I'm
with
sorry,
you.
you've completely erased me. Where are we in the conversation?
Well, so in the city of the East, Ion was saying earlier.
You didn't get it. It's okay.
Oh.
It's remarkable.
No.
You've erased me in the conversation.
Let's
Yeah.
just wipe that one away.
Sometimes I just don't get really dry humor. Let's see.
Is it because of all the scented markers?
Like I'm just over there huffing dry erase marker. I just, do you ever think that there might be a fairy out there that's actually their personal fairy addiction? They're just out there with those smelling markers, just like, I love the blueberry one. Do you think they ever run out of smell?
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, yes, I'm pretty sure they do run out of smell. It probably runs out the same time that the actual ink itself runs out. And it dries.
Are you asking if the markers run out of smell, or the person who?
The person smelling the marker. Yes, once the marker is gone, they're like, I can smell no more.
We need to reach out to the people that make that fairy video that you showed me with the two fairies that are sitting on the curb together.
Yeah.
And they should do one about a scratch and sniff fairy.
You know why they're called the scratch and sniff fairy?
I just need that marker, man. Give me the blueberry. Give me the blueberry.
They're just like out there like no smell.
Think about how colorful their nose would be.
Oh my God. Like an indicator of a scratch and sniff fairy is at the end of their noses is all these different colors because they're just like I want to see this. I want to meet this fairy. I do. It sounds amazing, actually. Oh no. What if they just like have a belt of markers that's like filled with the little elastic things, so you could just stick the marker down in there and they just like wear the belt and they could just take the markers out of the belt, put them back. And they wander around in the woods and they're just like
they yo-yo right back to the belt.
First,
Marker bandoliers like an X across their chest.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
yes.
This
It's
situation calls.
It's a pendelier.
This situation calls for.
Oh. Yeah, this situation calls for pink.
Hey kid, you want some aromatherapy?
Do you like
Got every-
raw?
I've got
See, if I
I've got
just
every
I thought
color
of it's
of the
bandolier,
rainbow.
just 50 Shades of Gay.
You know, do you know that if you take one of each color and combine them together with what a big sniff, it's like Skittles?
It's called Skittles. Is that what we're calling it these days?
That's right. It's scratching Skittles. I now want to know though. I'm like, I have to go buy a whole pack of them and hold them together and see if that actually works. I mean, did you ever wonder where they came up with why do Skittles taste the way they do, or smell the way they do, or whatever? I don't know. I just wondered. Okay, I guess I'm the only one that thinks about things like that.
Aren't they actually all the same flavor?
No, those are pixie sticks. Pixie sticks, different colors, all the same flavor. You only think it's a different flavor because your eyeballs see it. But if they blindfold you, you can't tell them apart. Unless you're allergic to the dyes that they put into them, then you can tell them apart. But
is this how we test if you're allergic or not?
Well, this is the results of my great pixie stick experiment.
Okay, well, I could see that, yeah. I mean, especially the giant pixie sticks, they're all the same.
Ion, I have an idea. Oh no, this is kind of a funny idea. You know the dreaded lemonade stand that we have in the storage unit for the festival? That horribly
You are not coming up with an idea that requires me to move that, are you?
Not just you. You will have
not just you.
So what if we set up the lemonade stand as one of those, what did they used to call those back in the day, where you would take the pixie stick challenge? That's right. Like the Pepsi challenge, right? And you got the pixie sticks and you get to taste 3 of them. You got to blindfold yourself. You get to taste 3 of them. And if you guess right for which color, what? You better not be talking to me, Kane. I'll eat as much sugar as I want for breakfast. You just wait till the other meals roll around. Actually, I did that the other day. I'm pretty sure it was a bad idea. So,
I thought we were doing that experiment with Peeps because I'm insisting that Peeps are also non-specific.
I have not been able to collect the Peeps yet, but we will get to them eventually.
Okay.
It's called next Easter when they're in abundance.
Well, I mean, what else could we do that would be a fun challenge at the thing? So like you go, and if you win, you can bet dross, and if you win, then that's like say up to 10 or something like that, right? So you can't bet like 100 or whatever. Bet up to a certain amount.
So we calling this booth Skittles Scratch and Sniff Challenge?
I don't know what we're calling it. I put Pixie Sticks Challenge like as a thing to do at the booth, and a Peeps Challenge. I mean, I guess if we could find some Peeps or something from the land of Amazon, but I don't know what we should call the booth. Like, what's wrong with sugar-coated sugar snacks? That's right. I like your philosophy, Cobble. I like. Are we going to see you this year, Cobble? Are you going to come out for the festival? I mean, it'd be amazing if you did. What should we call the stand?
Well, my only thought is that we need to find a third item that also starts with P and that also seems to taste alike no matter which flavor you get. And then that way it can be Pixies, Peeps, and whatever that last one is.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got Pixies.
Potato chips.
No, because potato chips do actually taste different. I mean, we are looking for things that are supposed to taste different, but don't, right?
But it tastes blue. Yeah.
It tastes blue. Well, I mean, we could use pens.
Pez. Oh, we could do Pez or Pop Rocks.
Oh, do Pop Rocks taste different?
I'm pretty sure they taste.
Hockey.
Oh,
Hockey
that's
does
not-
taste different.
not what I know.
Pop Rocks. Pez. What if the Pops Rocks challenge is, are you willing to eat Pop Rocks and drink soda at the same time?
Yes.
Are you ready to die?
Yes.
Ion has to
Mentos and
immediately
have
ruin
those.
it, of course.
I will be right back. Hold on.
All right, let's see. Get pixie sticks and shame them in a bag. You want me to get the pixie sticks in their bag and be like, shame on you, pixie, shame, and ring a bell every time, shame.
Yeah.
No,
Shame.
not. Okay, audience, what other candies or items that are edible? Because I guess that, pens isn't good enough, even though pens seems good.
What about Pez?
I put Pez on the list. But I think that having people lick the smelly pens is hilarious. Even though I guess we can't really do that because then it would be like multiple people licking the same pen and then that would be disgusting. So, oh, shake. Shake, not ew. So gross. We could have, okay, so I have Pixie Sticks, Peeps, Pop Rocks, Pez. What else?
Pasta. Pasta comes in all the different shapes. Which
But
shape
it's
are
all-
you eating?
No way. No, it's about flavor. It's about flavor. I know. I mean, I could probably tell the pasta apart, though. What else? Let's see. Sweet tarts. No, it has to start with a P. What starts with a P? For candies or sodas? I mean, I like how all of you guys are just all of you guys have the ability to ask Uncle Google, except for me, and you're all just there.
I just got back. In my defense, I just got back. What do you want me to Google?
In my
defense, I will ask Google.
You ask Google.
What am I asking her though? I don't know. You need to tell me. what was-
You're asked candy. How about candy that starts with P?
Peanut brittle.
Everlasting beholders. Can you imagine trying,
Hey.
like, actually having that candy, right? It's just filled with eyeballs everywhere. You're like, here, kid, have some candy. And then they're just like, no! Like, eat it, put it in your mouth. Oh, pebbles, fruity pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles. That's
Do you
what they
think
want.
that the different colors of fruity pebbles taste different from each other?
Oh,
This
that's
works.
a good one. I was gonna say, so there's your peppermint
My
Sparky,
hypothesis is no.
peanut M&Ms, Payday, Pixie Sticks, Peanut Brittle, Push Pops, Peach Rings, Pez, Peeps, Pop Rocks, Polo's candy.
What?
I don't know what Polo's candy is. P-O-L-O.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Polo's candy.
I've heard of it. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Fruity Pebbles.
So
Well, okay,
peppermints
keep
are
going.
all supposed to taste the same, so that's out. Peach rings are all supposed to taste like peach.
Yeah. I like the idea of Fruity Pebbles.
The Fruity
Yeah.
Pebbles is pretty good.
Okay.
Fruit Loops.
Wait, what?
Are the individual colors of Fruit Loops differently flavored?
Mm-hmm. Same thing with Tricks.
Well, oh
I mean,
man.
at this point, we're just
Is
kind
it
of
after 8:30?
going into cereals, but yeah.
Yeah.
In 1 minute, you gotta
Tricks
wait
are-
1 minute. 1 minute. Come on. Okay, you're good. You're good.
Well,
You're
okay, no. I need to know what Kane is talking about right now. Kane, what are you talking about? Like, how about fantasy flan? Listen to me. Are you buying? Are you listening? I feel like this is Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice. But listen to me. Listen. Are you listening?
Fantasy flan. Wait, keep it up. How about fantasy flan? Listen to me. Are you listening? Buy fantasy flan. Buy fantasy flan. You're welcome, Molly.
Are you listening?
Are you listening?
Only 50 floppy.
Apparently,
Really
what she was
many
referring to is that we have to wait till after 8:30 to make jokes about Arnold, or else we're demonetized, apparently.
Well, I was gonna wait till after 8:30 to make jokes about how all my tricks taste. Oh, no.
Like Lucky Charms. Oh, wait, that's Ion's line. But if we're going around the corner, this man's taste the rainbow.
Wait, what are you saying? What are you saying, Cobble? Pebbles. Oh, okay, fruity pebbles. Okay. What if we just have one gag taste thing in there, and well, I mean, we could always just have fun with like jelly bellies. We could just go get birdie bots and see if people can identify what the birdie bots are. Nobody likes the idea of birdie bots.
I do like that idea. That would be fun.
Goodbye, Rain. Where are you?
Yes, let's
see.
Let's push the earwax and vomit flavored
people
ones.
don't hear my schmacky smack sounds.
Schmacker. Let's see. What was I going to say, though, before I got on the thing of birdie bots? Oh, because what I was thinking was it might be kind of funny when Cobble said just take out the fruity and just have the pebbles. And then I was like, oh, what if we just had like different colored actual rocks? And we just because somebody would bite them and break their teeth. That would be bad. But
before you visit this booth, you need to sign liability form.
That's not a idea I'd take for granted.
You know what? Now, it doesn't start with a P, but you know what I wonder? If they actually taste different, or if people just think that, did I just write on myself? People think that they taste different because they're labeled that way. But you know how you can get cran raisins?
Yes.
Like cranberries dried like raisins, right? But you can also get them in all these different flavors. Like you can get apple cran raisins or whatever. And do they actually taste apple-y? Or do we just think they taste apple-y because they put that onto the package and they're all just dang old cran raisins?
Interesting idea.
I don't know. But it occurred.
There is also the thought of them like rehydrating them in the juice of whatever they're saying they are, and then re-dehydrating them so that they have that flavor infused in them now. So maybe
I feel like if you did that, they would be so goopy and gross. Although it sounds funny to try to rehydrate cran raisins, just leave it in. Let's try to rehydrate things.
I mean, in general, rehydrating onions, rehydrating anything doesn't look nice.
I think that cran already invades other juices too much.
That's what I'm saying, right? Can you actually tell the difference between all the different cran juices? Maybe that's what everybody should have to wash down their candy with is what a juice.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of a cran juice, some kind of a cranberry juice, and they have to be able to distinguish which flavor of cranberry juice it is. Like, is it blueberry cranberry, raspberry cranberry, apple cranberry? Which cranberry is it? Is cranberry?
Yeah, I love that idea. That's a good idea. Okay.
Okay, I'm writing it down. See, this is how.
And then here's how we make it funny. Now the name of that area will be known as PCP.
Why?
Peeps, cranberries, pixie sticks. PCP.
This is dangerous sounding.
Well, I don't think you want CPP or PPC, so choose your pick. The lesser of evils, okay?
I don't know. Like, what should we call it? Like so it looks like a lemonade stand. The stand that I'm talking about pulling out of storage to use for this particular shenanigan at fair this year, it looks like a lemonade stand. And so we could put the name of whatever it is on the top of the stand, right? So if we did a similar thing with it every year where we had some kind of like, so next year, maybe if we did, instead of can you taste test, like tell the things apart, we did a food challenge where it was, what are you willing to eat? Have you ever seen those ones? I think they do them on the TikToks where they're like, okay, you don't know what's under the cup, but if like the guy says, I will give you $1 if you eat what's under this cup. And then the person says yes or no. And if they say yes, then they uncover the cup. The person decides to eat it. If they eat it, they get their $1, right? And then on the next cup, he says, okay, I will give you $5 if you eat what's under this cup. But if you don't, you have to give me your $1 back. And so then like the person will say, yes, or if they say yes, then, and they eat it, now they get the $5. And if they don't, they give the $1 back and they get nothing. And then I
personally do not like the idea of doing the food challenge of Fear Factor without Joe Rogan present. It just does not feel right.
I don't know who Joe Rogan is.
The guy who hosted Fear Factor.
Oh, I actually don't know what Fear Factor is. I just know this from a TikTok.
It was a TV show in which they made people eat weird things. He's, by the way, the current person with the largest podcast in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So,
who is?
Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay.
He has more reach than any other entertainment media. One specific media at a time.
Who is he?
He's a comedian who lives in Texas, and he gets like 20 million downloads a month of his podcast.
I mean,
the
but
guy who started
he's just a comedian. That's all he is. Like, where did he come from? Who is this guy? Like, he's not a TV star or anything. He's just a podcaster.
No, he started out as a TV actor, stand-up comedian. He is the commentator for MMA for a long time. He hosted this show Fear Factor for a long time, which is a wildly successful TV show, and now he hosts the largest podcast in the world.
Wow.
So he last I checked, he gets paid like $200 million a year for his podcast.
Holy smokes! That's crazy.
He has more reach than any person on TV.
That's awesome, I guess. I mean, is he a good person?
He seems
well.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of people that have a lot of like, but are they jerks or are they cool?
I've been told that people that have met him in person have actually been really cool. Like, he's not a horrible, like, that typical person where it goes to their head and then, don't you know who I am? Like,
exactly. That's all I'm asking, right? Like, I'm not.
Yeah, he still does stand-up comedy regularly to relatively normal sized comedy hall audience and stuff like that. So he seems pretty grounded.
That's pretty cool then.
I don't listen to his podcast enough to know if he's got any really wackadoo ideas. So
what was I gonna say?
He gets to interview lots of interesting people. So
I would imagine. I mean, if he's got that big of a podcast, probably can practically interview whoever he wants. So Okay, so let's see here. I guess that it's so. Yeah.
So I had a funny title idea, but I think it's
Oh.
not that funny anymore. I was gonna go with Plunder Buds, like plunder your taste buds. As a suggestion, but doesn't seem that funny anymore.
Any other ideas for what we could call this booth? It's like a kissing booth, but for
Snack
food.
shack.
And the what?
The snack shack. Why we gotta make this so hard? It could be so simple. Snack shack.
The funny thing is that when you say that, what I really imagine is somebody coming in and being like, "Yes, I'd like to have a smack, please," and they just.
Wait.
Ooh.
It needs to be called. It needs to be called Pinkies Out.
No, no. Pinkies Out doesn't give you an idea of what it's for. It has to convey the idea of what we're actually doing there, at least a little bit. I mean, Smack Shack at least is like kind of like smack your lips, you know? Oh.
It's
But
a
not
little esoteric.
Okay, listen, you guys. Look,
S-N-A-C-K, snack.
look.
It's after 8:30.
It's the 41 after the hour, so the cuckoo is going on our clock.
Because it is broken, yes.
no.
No, it's set to go
Or is it
on.
meant to be like that?
Well,
It's what it's set for.
so you were not here when I was explaining. I'm going to stand for a minute because I don't want to sit down again. So you weren't here when I was explaining acquiring this very cool clock. It's there behind me, that clock there, for the store. And when I got it, I didn't know whether or not it worked. So I brought it back here and I got into it and figured out that it did in fact work. And so after I figured out that it did tell the time, I was trying to set it so it would chime do the proper chime on the hour, and there's a button inside of it. And if you press the button, then the chime goes off. Well, I didn't realize that pressing that button was actually setting the button to the minute so that it would chime on the minute. And I thought the chime was broken, but the clock did tell the time until I left it alone, and then an hour passed, and then the chime went off at like 9:41 or something crazy like that. And I was like, what is happening? And then it took me a minute to realize that I had accidentally programmed the clock to go off on the 41st minute. And then when I thought about changing it, I thought that was just such a me thing to do. And I'm so bad with time all the time that it seemed hilarious to have a clock that chimes to tell you what hour it is when it's basically 19 minutes to the next hour.
Okay,
It's closer to the upcoming hour than it is to the hour it's telling you for. It was hilarious.
Totally you. Yes.
The perilous palette.
Perilous palette. The
Does-
challenge of the perilous palette. I had to turn my.
Why did we get stuck on P?
Well, I mean,
How about crazy cuisine?
The name of the booth doesn't have to be stuck on P. It just has to represent that it's like some kind of food challenge thing. So, and this is also if I can manage to get
cuisine.
Ion to actually bring it out of storage. It's so
If the
heavy.
idea is good enough.
If the idea, well, but somebody would have to man the booth, right? So
Yes.
we would have to have somebody man the booth. Maybe if we just, oh gosh, that would be so far to haul it. But I was going to say, maybe if we were to just put it in the Tipsy Pixie out there, that way whoever is running the Tipsy Pixie will also be able to just also man the taste test booth or whatever we want to call it. I don't know. It's just a thought. I don't know. I'm just thinking, you guys. This is how shenanigans happen. What time is it? Is it article time?
It's 8:45, so yeah, it's article time.
All right. If you guys come up with any ideas, you better put them either in the comments or you better just be like, I have an idea, and then tell me so that I won't forget. Do you want to see these really cool pins that I got into the store today?
Please.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. They're like some. As you know, I like pens and ink and writing. So before we do articles, I'm gonna show you these pens because they're wicked cute.
Wicked cute.
In big and me. In big and.
Big and magic.
It's so big. Let's see. There, we need light. I'm like, we need light. So they're terrarium pens. Hold on. There we go.
Oh my God, what?
It's got a little terrarium in it with moss, crystals, little handmade clay mushrooms that are in the top. And then it's a ballpoint pen down here. Is that just the cutest or what?
That is cool.
Yeah, focus. Be my friend. They're super cute. I love them. I'm really resisting because I have them in all these different. I mean, they write the same color, but the pens themselves, I have them in all these different colors. Like blue, green. I can't hold them all. Red, dark pink, light pink. Yeah.
Where's our mushroom lady when you need her? Amanita, you're missing mushroom pen time.
That's right. That's what Amanita gets for not being here tonight. Okay. Ion, will you put the articles? Ion, you need to go pick 2 articles for the audience to vote on.
Yep. All right. Article number 1.
Wow, you already have them? Jeez. So fast.
Picked a couple. There's no theme, but whatever.
You didn't
Diner.
pick a theme? What? How are we supposed to have difficult decisions if you don't pick a good theme for us to decide between?
Because that means it could be a crazy spectrum from any theme, and that makes it even more exciting.
Fine. Okay. Article number 1.
The problem is I picked one that I liked, and then the only theme that I could think of off of that meant I would repeat one that didn't get picked last time. If that's okay, then I'll just do that theme.
Article number 1, go.
Okay. Article number 1. Diner divides opinion after putting banana on pizza.
What?
Ew. No. Article number 2.
Let's see. Article number 2. Where did it go? Michigan woman receives 100-year-old postcard in the mail.
That sounds so cool.
That
All
one.
right, Ion, please start the timer.
So if you want the banana on pizza, you go with number 1. If you want to hear about the 100-year-old postcard, press number 2.
Sorry. I want number 2 so bad. Like, number 1's already disgusted me. Banana on pizza, I'm out. Like, line divided, no more conversation needed. So people pick number 2. Like, this is going to be like some kind of like, I haven't seen you in over 5 years, Martha, but I miss your love and whatever. It's just about like, oh, he tried to reconnect. Oh, I don't know. I want to know. I got to know.
I haven't seen it in over 5 years, Father.
But now I'm thinking of plantain pizza.
Plantains aren't technically bananas, though, are they?
Same family, not exactly the same thing.
They're bananas.
I thought,
Plantain, banana, potato, tomato.
I mean, they're crazy. They're not as crazy as bananas, but
they all sound the same, just like that.
You say potato, I say tomato.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Tomorrow we're gonna have some banana pizza.
No,
it looks like number 2 has won.
Yeah. Thank you, people in the chat. Yay.
Oh, wow. Ingvi. Look at you. You're ahead of the game over here. It was pretty good, huh? I just was it. Did the pizza have red sauce on it, or was it like a different kind of sauce? Are we just? I don't know. I really only think of pizzas as officially having two kinds of sauce, right? You either have marinara, like red sauce on your pizza, or like tomato sauce, or you have white sauce. That's it.
No, you can do barbecue. You could do pesto. Oh, pesto sauce.
All right.
Okay.
I think I can. Can I read the article?
Go
I think
right ahead.
I can read it if you scroll. I think I can. All right. Well, I'm going to give it a go. Wait. Oh, postcard. Okay. Go ahead and scroll. Michigan woman receives 100-year-old postcard in the mail. Ooh, a margarita pizza. What's that? All right. Okay.
We've all seen mail get delayed for weeks, but
I can't read it if you don't scroll.
I was trying to get you to read the first part.
Okay. When Brittany Keach, the logo is in the way. Let's see here. Can we just like, there we go. Okay. No, that is not what I wanted. Where is it? There we go. Got it. Okay. When Brittany Keach checked her mailbox one morning this week, it was flooded with the usual junk. But atop the pile of miscellaneous flyers and bills sat something that caught her eye, a tattered and time-worn postcard. At first, I didn't think much of it, other than it's old and interesting, said Keach, 30 of Belding, Michigan. But then I took a closer look. Upon further inspection, she spotted a faded green 1-cent George. So it actually was an old postcard, not just an old postcard sent in modern time, but an old postcard sent like, wow, postmarked October 29th, 1920.
Oh my gosh.
I was shocked, said Keach, who received the 100-year-old piece of mail on September 8th. On the front of the postcard is a Halloween illustration, including a black cat, pumpkins, a witch, an owl, and a broomstick, and plus a play on words. Which would you rather be, a goose or a pumpkin head? As Keach deciphered the faded cursive on the postcard, which appeared to be addressed to Mrs. Roy McQueen, she realized it was a letter from one family member to another. Dear cousins, the letter starts. We are quite well, but mother has awful lame knees. It is awful cold here. Wait, what's that picture of that old person?
That's a reference to a different article.
Okay. The note ends with, don't forget to write us, followed by a question as to whether Roy got his pants fixed yet. The letter is signed Flossie Burgess. Flossie. What was Flossie a nickname for, I wonder? Keach decided that she would try to reunite the long-lost postcard with the family to whom it was originally intended. I actually might try to do the same thing. She started by posting to, you know what's interesting about this? If she was able to receive the postcard that was 100 years old, that means that the place that she lives is also the same place for 100 years. Because like if it like didn't get torn down and become condominiums or something like that, right? So she started by posting to Positively Belding, a Facebook page dedicated to celebrating local positive news in the small city of just under 6,000 residents. Keach quickly discovered that others were also interested in uncovering the origins of the mysterious memento and how a century later it somehow appeared in her mailbox. That's the part I'm wondering about. Like, what does their post person have to say about this? What does the postmaster have to say? I'm curious. Keep scrolling.
Flossie is short for Florence, but some people are just named Flossie because it is Latin for flourishing flowers.
Oh.
What a cool name.
That
I'm
is
glad
really
I asked
awesome.
that question. Flourishing Flowers. After seeing Keach's post, Robbie Peters, who lives in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and works at the public library there, began digging for answers. I do some genealogy research as a hobby, said Peters, 33. I started helping my own family, and I kind of caught the bug after that. While sifting through a 1920 census, Peters discovered a Roy McQueen who once lived at the same address where Keach now lives with her husband and 2 children. He found that McQueen, who was originally from Canada, had moved to the United States in 1887, was married to a Nora Murdoch. At the time the letter was sent, he was working as the manager of a produce company. The probable author of the postcard is Florence Flossie Burgess, the daughter of Nora Murdoch's sister, Peters learned. Okay. I found census records, death records, and marriage records, he explained. The postcard contained a couple of names, and it had a destination, so I had an idea of where to start searching. I built a family tree, Peters continued. It doesn't look like Roy and Nora had children, and Flossie seems to have remained unmarried, so there are no descendants. Cheryl Ackerman, also of Grand Rapids, became fixed on finding the family, too. I've been interested in genealogy since 1976, said Ackerman, who immediately got in touch with Keach upon hearing about the postcard. I love trying to solve mysteries. So she got to work, and her findings aligned with Peters. Ackerman did, however, manage to track down one relative, the grandniece of Roy and Nora. Ackerman reached out to the woman, who she then connected with Keach. I've been speaking with the possible relative, and she is very interested in having the postcard, said Keach. We're talking about setting up a time to meet at some point. While the puzzle of who wrote the postcard and who was intended to receive has mostly been solved, what remains in question is how it ended up in Keach's mailbox nearly 100 years after it was written. Lost letters from years past seldom reappear, one USPS mail carrier remarked. But there are a few things that could have happened here, said Mindy Ponover, who works at the Postal Service in Michigan. Her best guess is that the postcard got stuck behind a baseboard, a crack in the floor, or a piece of machinery in an old post office that was recently renovated. There's a very good possibility of that, said Ponover. She works in a small post office and estimates that on a weekly basis there are at least 20 pieces of mail that will go undelivered for various reasons, including that the address is illegible. The letters will then go to what we call the dead letter office, where they try to find family members and where the letter should go, Ponover explained. But in most cases, these incidents do not involve mail that had been lost in our network and later found. Is that it?
No.
Oh, here we go. What we typically find is that old letters and postcards, sometimes purchased at flea markets, antique shops, and even online, are re-entered into our system. Oh, that's interesting. The end result is what we do best, as long as there is a deliverable address and postage. The card or letter gets delivered. In recent weeks, the Postal Service has been embroiled in political wrangling. Postmaster General Louis DeJoy is at the center of an investigation spearheaded by, House Democrats, amid accusations in years past that he pressured employees to, Why is that even in here? Keep scrolling. I'm not going to read this. Like, somehow we went from, okay, Well, yes. Let's see. In this case, the decades-long delivery delay had nothing to do with politics. Oh, what a shock. Let's see. We've all seen mail get delayed for weeks, but 100 years, that's a piece of history. After all this, it's finally resurfacing. Still, we may never know if Roy did, in fact, get his pants fixed. Taco pizza is
That was
very
amazing.
good. It was amazing. It made me think, it would be super fun to write a postcard and start with like everybody that's like in the chat, right? And anybody who wants to be on the list, and just take a postcard and send it, and then put the address of the next place for it to go. Like, just put a list of addresses for the next place for it to go. And then whoever gets the postcard, like, send it in an envelope, right? That way you can open the envelope, and then you can sign the postcard, and then send it on to the next person. And then when it finally gets back to me, then I can open it up and see everybody that signed the postcard and all the places that it went.
Flat Albert.
What?
See, that's super cool.
It's a teaching tool in schools. They send a cardboard person through the mail, and he has adventures that way.
Oh, that's cool.
Do I have a cardboard fairy that I could send through the mail?
Oh my God, do it.
Right? I mean, I could cut out one of the fairies that's on our flyer for this year.
There we go. Let's see where she goes.
Yeah. Like, pictures of the fairies get sent in, and then we show them each week on the channel. That'd be kind of fun, huh?
Exactly.
Oh, maybe we should do that.
Where are we going to visit next as we mail it to Paris, France? We mail it to...
I don't know. Do you guys in the audience think that sounds fun, or would I be wasting my time? Maybe I'm
Do
just like in a... What?
Do it.
Okay, are we ready for
I
2
say
more article
Send
ideas? or-
5 fairies, 4 somewhere in the United States, and then 1 outside of the country, and see which ones come back by either getting emails of their pictures and their constant travels or videos or whatever. See which fairies come back to our flock.
It does sound like fun.
Yeah.
It does. So, it does.
Good thing we're recording all this so that if any of us forget, we can just go back and watch it. Ooh.
Well, I can see that Cobble likes it and Katie likes it.
And
Let's
of course,
see.
the idea is to take a picture of the fairy showing background of where they're at. And share that along.
Yeah, or a video. Yeah, exactly. Show where they are and then travel them off to the next place. Put them in the next postcard and off they go. I think that's a pretty fun idea. That sounds really fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking it. Okay, Ion, do the articles.
All right. Article number 1. Cyclops and Dragon Tongues, how real fossils inspired giant myths.
Oh.
Article number 2.
I'm listening.
Let's see. I don't want to do that one. Hold on. Let's see. Skeleton of female vampire unearthed at cemetery in Poland. Pure astonishment.
Pure astonishment.
So if you want to hear about Cyclopses and Dragon Tongues and how real fossils inspired myths, press number 1. And if you want to hear about skeletons found in Poland, press number 2.
I'm conflicted. Both of these sound like great topics. I'm not the only one, right?
Doing? I'm kind of partial to the vampire, I'll be honest.
Okay.
I have all these postcards here, and I'm organizing them so that I can perhaps figure out which one. I have
If
to
you
pick
vote
one.
for 3, we read both, right?
What?
If we vote for 3, you read both of them.
No. 3 is not. I mean, I was going to say 3 is not a number, but that's not correct.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that is inaccurate. Fake news.
What? No, I think one of these might have to
I
be
just
the
want to see everybody
postcard.
vote 3, so we do have to read both of them.
You guys are going to have to help me pick a postcard tonight. These are all so cool. Which one?
Ingve seems to also like the idea.
Oh, yay. Thank you. Okay, I got Ingvi, I got you. I will put you on the list.
Okay, so there are 2 votes for 2 and 1 vote for 1. So it looks like the vampire skeleton wins.
The female
Vampire skeleton. All right, put it up so I can read it. I see nothing, Ion. I see nothing.
I'm working on it.
Invisible.
Working on it. Okay.
Gosh.
Oh, here we go. Skeleton of female vampire unearthed at cemetery in Poland. Pure astonishment.
Get all your news here, locally sourced from pureastonishment.com.
Locally sourced news. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. The remains of a female vampire, quote unquote, have been unearthed by archaeologists at a cemetery in Poland, researchers announced this week. The Polish researchers came across the remains of a woman with a sickle around her neck and a triangular padlock, on her foot at a gravesite in the village of, what does that say? Pien?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like there's it makes it kind of hard to read. So let's see. Okay. No, wait, what? Oh, there. What? Where did it go? Okay. The farming tool, according to ancient beliefs, was supposed to prevent a deceased person, thought to be a vampire, from returning from the dead. To the research team, led by Professor Darius Polinsky of the Nicholas Copernicus University in Torun, made the unique discovery in late August. In an interview with the Polish press agency, Magdalena, who represented the research team, said the human remains also had a silk headdress, which was woven with gold and silver thread. While the padlock and the sickle are linked to 17th century superstitions, Magdalena said the cap is evidence of the high social status of the deceased. Oh, so a rich person was thought to
be a vampire?
I guess so. But don't you think if it was a rich person, they'd know who the person was? Let's see. Wait, where is it? What's happening?
Ads keep moving the article. Give me a second.
Oh. I don't know about your skill at doing this tonight, Ion. What the heck? Oh, wow. Okay, can I read yet? Magdalena said that the sickle and padlock may have protected against the return of the deceased, which was probably feared. In this context, these practices can be considered so-called anti-vampire. The farming tool was placed with the blade on the neck, and it was believed that such an arrangement would cause the head to be cut if the deceased tried to get up. Wow. I feel like none of them know very much about beheadings, which seems so out of line with what we know about the 1500s, because they were beheading people a lot back then, and you would think that they knew that it takes more to behead somebody, even dead, than just the person sitting up and having a sickle at their neck. What? Okay. People are so weird. Anyway, where are we? Here we are. Okay. Experts are planning further research at the cemetery, aided by new technologies for surveying the area. In addition, researchers from the Institute of Archaeology at the University of Krakow will conduct DNA testing on the remains to learn more about the deceased woman. In an interview with CBS, Polinsky said the find left him speechless. Such a discovery, especially here in Poland, is astonishing, especially now, centuries later. Pure astonishment. Wow. Pure astonishment. This is not the first such discovery in the country. Well, then why is it pure astonishment? Archaeologists led by Leslie, another name I can't say, at the University of South Alabama in the United States found 6 so-called vampire skeletons at a cemetery in northwest Poland in 2014. That's it? Is that the end of the article? Oh, yep. Just leave us hanging already. What the heck? Cruel and unusual. All right, you guys.
They're mean. They're like, and the end. Bye.
Yeah, and the end. Goodbye. Let's see.
Well, thanks for the show. Bye.
Yeah. I mean, it does kind of seem that way, I'll be honest. Like, what the heck? Okay, I have stacks of postcards here, and you guys have to help me choose which one. Now, of all of my postcards, I have to pick one that's narrow enough so that it can go in generally, maybe with a little dinking around with folding, but into an envelope, right? It'd be kind of fun if I sent one of these around and it had a fairy quest on it. I could put a fairy quest on one of these. That way people could do it when they got it. Oh, so fun. I might have to do that. Oh, why am I making more work for myself? There's so many of these, you guys. And these are from a vendor called Haley B. Dixon. I found these at the, I don't know, some Sasquatch festival down in Baroness Gales territory a few years ago. It was like the Bigfoot festival or something. I don't know. But they're like old paintings that have been upcycled, you know, and then the artist adds things to them and to make them hilarity. So here we go. Okay, we have to narrow it down, I think, to like the top 3 because there's a lot of them. So can you embiggen me, Ion?
You're embiggen.
Oh. Hello, everybody. All right.
That was quick and embiggen.
Right? I'm like, where can I put this so that it's not, does that do it? I don't know. Hold on a second. I now have these things all over my, there. I'm trying to get it, the light from the thing is on the light. There we go.
Take it out the pack.
Can you see there's a Sasquatch? So there's this one, my favorite one, the Nessie, because I just love Nessie.
That one's pretty cool.
Oh, they get cooler, but I have so after Nessie, because I just have a thing for Nessie, but now they start getting geeky, right?
Uh-oh, you froze it. You froze it. Oh, there we go. Is that Starship Troopers or Stormtroopers?
No, Star Wars.
Yeah, Stormtroopers.
Oh, I thought you said Starship Troopers.
I did, and then I corrected myself.
Gotcha. Let's see.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like Beetlejuice, but Dune mashup.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of love this one, I'll be honest.
Oh, that one's cool.
Hey, this one's funny when you realize that there's like those little deer right there, and then it's like just destroying the countryside.
There's a glare.
I know, but I can't do anything about it. Other than
the
take the
magic
postcard.
school bus?
Let's see. I'm trying to get it in a way that the glare is not as bad. There we go. That's about as close as I can get it.
No, that's from the anime, right? With the
Oh,
Cat
yep,
bus
yep,
from
okay.
my neighbor Totoro.
yeah.
Oh, Totoro. Okay. Let's see. Here we go.
I couldn't see the legs the first time. Yes.
And then over in the corner, it's got the Fire Swamp Princess Bride. And you discover the secrets of Fire Swamp. There's a popping sound before each thread. Easily avoid that. Okay. The Black Knight always prevails. Yeah, you've got no arms, only a flesh wound.
Just a scratch.
Yeah. 'Tis but a scratch. Come back, you yellow bastards. How about this one?
The red balloon. Oh God, there he is.
And
I
last
thought that was really cute at first. I'm like, oh, the red balloon. Oh, we could put like some fairy stickers on there, make it look all shiny. Ah! And then I see the and I'm like, nope. Good.
last but not least,
Death Star. Look out, Death Star, Death Star, Death Star, Death Star.
It's a small moon.
It's like
that's
the
no
weather.
moon.
It's like the weather report in Alderaan. Monday, Sunday, sunny. Tuesday, light rain. Wednesday, 20,000 degrees.
Whoa. Wow. No, that is a bad joke. This is so bad. Okay, make me small again. All right. So which one do you guys like the best? Let's hear it. Audience,
the
which
cat
one do you guys
box.
like the best?
I want the cat bus.
You want the cat bus? What else? You guys all Ion, Phoenix. If you're gonna participate, you get an opinion too. So come on now.
I would have to go with Bigfoot, but that's because, we're in the inland Northwest, so Bigfoot is the best.
So, did you when you said the cat bus, did you mean my neighbor Totoro? This one with the Totoro?
Yes.
Okay. That's the only one of that I have, actually. So
It's okay. I heard you wrong the first time, Greenman. I thought you said the cat bust. I was
So
like, what?
well, there's also this one. There's also this one. Is this also Totoro?
I can't see quite. No, that one is not, I don't think. Although it could be.
It kind of looks like the same cat.
I have to go
think it
watch
is,
Totoro
I
again.
think it is.
Because it's got the stripes on the legs.
I have to
I
go
wanna
watch
say
Totoro
yes.
again to remember.
Okay, so we have 2 votes for cat bus. Ion, start the timer. It's 9:18, so and 2 votes for cat bus and 1 vote for Sasquatch. Although I do have, let's see. No, that one is specifically the cat bus. Bigfoot. So, okay, so 2 votes for Bigfoot. I do have a choice between Bigfoot cards as well. We could do the cool card painting that there was a painting that's got Bigfoot inserted, but then I've also got this as well from Snoqualmie Falls with Bigfoot on it.
That's
and this
great.
one, yeah. Yep. That I got when I went to Snoqualmie Falls, because it's not that far from here. But so there are 2 choices for a Bigfoot if Bigfoot wins. So let's see. I see that there's more people out there than have commented. Cobble's commented. Professor, you've commented. What about you, Raynwulf? Which one do you want? You're silent.
still quiet.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Cat bus and Bigfoot.
He's gone silent.
So
He's
with
lost
both,
his voice.
with both Cobble and Katie voting for Cat
Did
Bus,
you sell it to a sea witch for a pair of legs?
Professor Greenman, that's 3 votes for Cat Bus, right?
What about you, Ion? Which one do you like?
Well, I don't know. I like a lot of them, but I don't know. I'm sorry.
Well,
Kind of like the red.
it doesn't
balloon.
have to be one of the two. You can pick a different one.
I mean, I
Red
think
balloon.
the one that makes me laugh the most is the Black Knight. But that's just
The
because
Black Knight.
I like the red balloon.
The cousin it, or not cousin it, but the clown it with the black and the white
Yeah.
balloon or the red balloon. Yeah.
Yes. And I did Google it. You do have both of them are the cat bus.
Ah,
There you go.
Cool.
Creepy cousin it. Let's
Because
go with creepy cousin.
so we have a choice of 2
I
cat
Googled cat
buses
bus.
then.
I Googled cat bus and both of those images came up.
Okay, so Ion, did the timer run out?
yes.
Okay, you guys. So I've got 3 votes for Cat Bus, 2 votes for Bigfoot, 1 vote for Black Knight, and 1 vote for Red Balloon. But I think I might also post into the Discord and see if anybody in the Discord also wants to participate. And so these
all
are going to
the pictures
be what?
You should put all the pictures up in the Discord and say which one you like.
Yeah, yes,
I agree.
I
Not
am,
only
but I
that,
want
but-
to know. We have to narrow down. So
Yes.
it's either Bigfoot A or Bigfoot B. So this is Bigfoot A and this is Bigfoot B. Which one do we do? Bigfoot A or B? Ion, start the timer.
I prefer the Snow Call Me Bigfoot.
Bigfoot B.
B.
I like
A
that one.
or B? A or B?
B.
Yes,
It's a
you
vision
guys.
test.
Help
A
me
or B.
narrow it down.
1 or 2.
I know. Which one did you say, Ion? You said you prefer B.
I prefer Snow Call Me Bigfoot.
And what did you say, Green Man?
Snoqualmie.
Yes.
This guy? Phoenix, what do you prefer?
Same. Snoqualmie.
Okay, and Rain, what do you prefer?
I like the other one.
This one? Okay, so
Yeah.
we've got 3 for Snoqualmie and 1 for the woods. Let's see. 3, 4, 5 for Snoqualmie. How much time we got left on that? 5, 6. Pretty much Snoqualmie. I'm with you, Raynwulf. I actually like the woods one, so you know.
I like the
But if everybody's liking Snoqualmie, then we'll go with that one. Let's see. It's like a friggin' appointment. Oh, at an optometrist. I'm like, what's like an appointment? Oh, A or B? A.
Yeah.
Like this
It
one.
took,
Like,
it took me a minute, but I caught up. I
Lens
caught up.
1, lens 2.
Camera 1, camera 2.
Yeah, camera
Camera
1. Yeah.
Dog
Number 2.
difference, just slowly.
Can you read line 3? Yeah.
So this is kind of fun. Okay, so I guess it's B it is. So here we go. Let's see, where's my file? So B, and then we also have the 2 cat buses. So cat bus A or cat bus B? Is it cat bus A or cat bus B? Ion, start the timer. Cat bus A or cat bus B?
B.
I'm going to go for cat bus A.
Is cat bus A, cat bus B, A, B. Yep. What'd you say, Phoenix? You're gonna go with A.
Yes.
So it is A. That's what I said, right? A. Yes. Oh gosh, excuse me.
Papa wants to know which one is B.
This one is B. This one is B.
Oh, well, then cat bus B. My apologies.
Oh, okay. Ion, which one do you want?
Actually, I'm having trouble seeing the screen enough to know. I think I like
Roll D10.
I guess I'm gonna go with B.
This is Ion's impersonation of
This is
Tina
A.
from Bob's Burgers.
This is B. This is A. And this is B. So we have 2 for
A.
2 for A, and then Ion, which one did you say? Oh, wait, no, we have 1 for B and 1 for A. Ion, which one did you say?
I said B.
So that's 2 for B and 1 for A. And what about you, Professor?
B.
Okay, so that's
B.
here. So that's 2 and 2, right?
And B.
And so A, B. Okay, so 2 and 3. And what about you, Phoenix?
B.
B. Okay, so 2 and
plus
4.
B.
So it's the one where the cat is just like, wah!
Yeah.
Yep.
That was my first thought.
The larger one. Yes.
Yes.
All right. All right. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I think that everybody in the audience, so here are the names that I have: Cobble, Katie, Phoenix, Professor Greenman, Raynwulf, Ingby. And I think every one of you are on the Patreon, correct? So I should have everybody's addresses already.
Yep.
All right. Then, okay, so I've got all your guys' addresses. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, whichever of the postcards, the Cat Bus, Bigfoot, Black Knight, or Red Balloon, I'm going to post them in the Discord. And then everybody that wants to participate can vote on which one they want. And when one of them wins, finally, what I will do is I will put this blank postcard with like just my signature on it into an envelope with a list of addresses. That way, the next person can take the postcard out and they can sign it, and then they can put it in a new envelope, and then they can just address it to, they can cross their address out, and then they can, or whatever address it's going to obviously needs to be crossed out, and then you will put it in a new envelope and mail it off to the new address. So does everybody understand? I mean, I guess I figure I can also put some instructions in there as well, and maybe I'll put a fairy quest on there, especially for the snail mails and the cardboard fairy. So
Question.
Did
Yeah.
somebody say quest?
Will you put a list of the addresses in with it?
Yes.
yeah,
That way
that's what I just said.
Okay.
That way you can cross off, like when you get yours, you'll know which you're just going to do the next address on the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Works. That works.
Yep.
Yep.
So when you get it, you can cross yourself off and do the next address.
And put
So
your address last.
Katie would like to
Back.
participate. But is willing to not on the Patreon, but was willing to send their address via Discord.
But I am not.
Yeah. Okay. Then send me a DM in Discord with your address, Kitty, and I will get you on the list. So let's see. Snoqualmie. What were the other two? It was Black Knight and Red Balloon. Okay.
See, this sounds so fun. Woo.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna suggest that we all try to get it out within 1 week of receiving it. That way somebody isn't waiting for a month. Black Knight, Red Balloon. Okay.
Within a couple of days is my idea.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh gosh, it's 9:28. Wow, tonight's show we're filled with ideas tonight, weren't we?
Whoa.
Here you were worried that we'd actually be able to fill it up, but we actually did pretty well. Just saying.
We did
Yeah,
do pretty
we're in
well.
our
Although
own
I still need to find a regular thing to do at the 8 o'clock-ish hour. So I do still kind of like doing the kingdom updates and gossip and stuff like that, but I don't know.
Kingdom talk.
That's right, Kingdom Talk. So all of that said, you guys, hit like and subscribe if you had fun with us tonight on the show. Also, please remember, next month, Fairy Blossom Festival, tickets are on sale. The links for all of that are in the low bar. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Pacific is a hedge game in Discord. So I know where I guess you guys are going to go explore the city of Gorius, the city of the East.
Do the mini quests.
Yes.
There are 2 of them. Do the mini quests.
And then this weekend on Saturday, we will be at the fairgrounds in Centralia for the Fantasy Festival. And also there should be an event for that. If you look in the events section on Discord, you will find the link for the Fantasy Festival. Bring your magic wands because we are doing wand dueling. That's what's happening there. So then after that, on Sunday, we're having a work party if you live in the area or whatnot. And with that said, then I guess that is, brings us to like the end of the show tonight, right? So thank you so much for joining us, you guys. We should be here.
That quick, right? Oof.
Same FAE time, same FAE channel. Oh, I forgot. There was one other thing I wanted to say. Please keep an eye out on the Discord, and Lord WeiRd is going to be doing some posting as well in Facebook on the pages and whatnot. But please keep an eye out. We do need some very specific volunteers this year at Fairy Blossom Festival. So we will be doing some all calls looking for help for very specific roles at the festival. And those will be coming out soon. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. And okay, with all that said, we're actually officially now out of here. I think there's a button that needs to be pressed somewhere around here.
Hello and welcome to FAE Productions. We hope you enjoyed our show with your host, Fairy Princess Ollie. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you had fun with our FAE crew. Don't forget to click that little bell icon to get notifications of upcoming shows. And if you're looking to support your fellow FAE, fly on over to our Patreon, links below.
Did it? Oh!